is Abby. Welcome back to Black Equity, and today I will be giving you a house tour. Okay, so let's start in the living room. So the first thing you'll notice when you walk into the living room is this blue wall behind us. This is my favorite wall in the whole house because it's so bright, so vibrant, and just gives the house a little character, which is great because otherwise it's a small house, it's cute, but adding a little color here was just the perfect touch. The second thing that I really love about the house is the fact that it lets in a lot of light through this large window. It's so great because a lot of the houses that we saw when we were doing a house tour and looking for a property, they were very dark and dingy, but when we came into this space, it was great because we knew that there was a lot of potential to let light in and have it be a very bright and vibrant space. Okay, so welcome to our kitchen. Let me give you an idea of what the kitchen was like before. So there was a wall right here where I'm standing, and this side was the kitchen. I'll give you a close-up look of it, but it was so small that the no-brainer was to break down the wall. Now, once we did that, when I was envisioning what I wanted to do in the kitchen, my first thought was I wanted a place that would look very bright, very airy, and make the entire space feel big, even though the house is quite small. So what I did was I went with white cabinets. All our cabinets are from IKEA, and I chose white because white just brings out more light in a place. We also went with a pop of black just to contrast it, and I just felt like black was very modern and not usual, kind of like nickel or silver. The other thing that I really like about this space is the island, actually. Our island isn't that wide, and I think it's great because it just fits within the space that we have. I saw some places when we were doing tours where the kitchen was small but the island was really big, and it's nice to have a big island, but at the same time it's also not functional for this size of space to have such a big island. So we went with something smaller. The base of the island is also IKEA, but we decided that we wanted it to look a little bit different, and we painted it a very light shade of gray, as well as bought some pieces of MDF to trim it out and make it a shaker style island base. The next thing that I love is the lights that we have, and these were also, I think these were also a Kijiji buy, but I think they may be originally from Wayfair, and it's just great because I love the see-through nature of the fixture because it gives it more of an open feel to it where you don't really notice that the light is there, but you notice it because it has the touch of black as well. The last thing that I really like about this space is the shelving. It was originally so that we don't fill the entire kitchen uppers with cabinets. I think that it just brings out a little bit more character in the kitchen, as well as it doesn't make the entire space feel cramped. Like I was saying, when we were mapping out the plan of the kitchen, we wanted it to feel as open, as bright, as spacious as possible, and I think having some open shelving does that for us. Ooh, there's one more thing that I want to show you. The last favorite thing is this sink. I mean, I don't think it's that special to everyone, but a sink this deep, it's just heaven to me. I came from a place where we always just had standard size sinks, and once I saw this, I was like, yeah, we're definitely getting it. Just imagine washing like the biggest pots and pans and everything, and it all just fits in here so nicely. All right, so when you come through the kitchen, turn to the left. There are two doors. The first door leads to the basement, this door right here. And then this door leads to the downstairs bedroom, office space, and this is where I do all my work, and also where the kids play, and sometimes they eat here as well. Okay, so now we are moving into the hallway. This door to my right hand side here. This is a closet door. It just has all our cleaning stuff. It's a nice shaker style door as well with black handles, kind of in line with the theme that we were going for. This door right in front is the door that leads to the basement. So, sorry, not the basement, the backyard. Let me just give you guys a little peek of the backyard. It's so serene. So nice outside. Okay, so here we are in the bathroom, which is probably the smallest part of the house. But knowing that it was going to be the smallest part of the house, we wanted it to still look like it was well thought of and well designed. So we went with an off-white subway tile. And let me tell you a funny story about the subway tile. My husband and I, we were tiling the bathtub, and we had put spacers in between each tile because that's what you need in order to create these route lines. We didn't know that one spacer at the very bottom of this section had come out. For whatever reason, we missed it. So we finished tiling everything, and then we leave and we go upstairs, probably to continue some flooring or something like that. A couple minutes later, I come downstairs and I see all the tile and it's like slanting, and just, I panicked. So we were like, okay, we can't leave it like that, because just imagine you coming to buy a house and like one side of it looks fine and it looks nice and the other side is just like all over the place. So we're like, okay, what are we going to do? So my husband had to like hold everything up while I like tried to adjust and put the spacers and just make everything level. It was chaotic for sure, but we got it done and I think it looks pretty good. We also stuck with the concept of having black hardware. The light fixture here is also black. The mirror, everything has just a touch of black, as well as the floors. Now the floors are a hexagon black tile, probably my favorite floor in the entire house because it's just so different. I've never seen anyone with a bathroom that has black hexagon tile, so it was just so nice because it makes the place, even though it's very small, it still feels nice, it still feels modern. The last thing that we did was we added some shiplap, some faux shiplap. We really just bought some plywood and cut it into 4x8 or something like that, or 8x4, and then painted it white. It just adds a nice touch because the bathroom is otherwise, it could be very forgettable, but we didn't want the bathroom to be a forgettable part of the house. I'm just gonna give a shout out to my husband because he installed the toilet, he did all the plumbing in the bathroom, and you know what? I couldn't have done it. That is the one thing that I draw the line at DIY. Like, he removed the old toilet. The house is 50 years old. Do the math. How disgusting was that toilet? It was disgusting. So once we come out of the bathroom, we hit the stairs and we are going upstairs. Notice our white and wood stairs. That was also one of our many DIY jobs. And then there's this closet. This is the linen closet, nothing fancy. Although, you know what, maybe I will show you a little peek inside. Let me see. Is it good enough? Okay, it's decent. This is a little linen closet. Let's focus. And these wood shelves were also something else that we did. We bought some wood, cut it down, stained it, and then just like fixed it with other pieces of wood. So it's really nice, super sturdy, not going anywhere. Here we are in our kids' room, and I will say that one of the things that I absolutely love, and I'm sure I've said I love everything in this house, I love the fact that it has a huge window, and we changed all the windows in the house. Go to my Instagram page at @blackequity_. Check out the story that I have about the windows and when we were changing it. That's a good story. We also went with the same feature wall in each of the bedrooms upstairs. Same color as the living room downstairs. Honestly, we did it because we had leftover paint, but it really worked out well, just tying in the entire house together. I really like the fact that we did that. Last but not least, this is the master bedroom. Like all the other spaces of the house, it's also a little small but very functional. It's really cozy, and we stuck with the theme of the feature wall being blue as well as being surrounded by some bright white walls. We have two closet spaces behind me that are really nice, functional. I'm not gonna open them because they are a mess. I really hope that you guys enjoyed going through the house with me and checking out all the different spaces that we have and seeing all the renovation work that we did. If you did, leave a comment below, like and subscribe to our channel, and then check out the next coming videos because I have planned so many videos about the entire house process and where we are going to next. So subscribe. Bye.